Part of some live TV, and isn't it beautiful, Dan Gavitt, to be in a building with a pep band? You see the students running in here to the Fiserv Forum, the start of the Gavitt Tipoff game tonight. Thanks for being here.
My pleasure, John. It's great to see you. And, what a relief to have fans back in college basketball. Spectacular venue. My first time here. We have a first and second round of the NCAA tournament here this year, so we're excited to be in Milwaukee and in this beautiful facility. And I'm excited to see two really good teams play, too, with fans.
Absolutely. A great atmosphere here expected tonight. And I think it's really special, Dan, because in this conference series, this is the one conference series that's named after someone. That's named after your dad, Dave, and the impact he had. And I think what's interesting is everybody knows that your dad established the Big East Conference. Not everybody knows the tie-in with the Big Ten. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, he had great relationships with coaches and administrators in the Big Ten. When he was a coach at Providence College, he coached against Coach Knight, and Gene Cady, and had so many relationships. Michigan State, of course, with Judd Heathcote. Many relationships in the Big Ten that extended way back to his coaching days. And of course, he had a very close relationship with Jim Delaney, the former commissioner of the Big Ten, and of course with Val Ackerman, the Big East commissioner also. It was really the two of them that spearheaded this series, and he would have been really pleased in particular because he was always concerned about how the season of college basketball started, and to have matchups that got fans' attention and got opportunities for players to get excited. So to be able to have these high-level matchups just a week into the season would have very much excited him on a college basketball front.
You think about energy, and the name Shaka just gives off a buzz to it, and that's Shaka Smart taking over the Marquette Golden Eagles back in his home state of Wisconsin. What do you think of this tie-in here as he takes this job?
I'm thrilled for Shaka, a great friend. I've got such enormous respect for him as a coach, as a human. He's going to do great things here. It's a great fit, so congratulations to Bill Scholl on that hire. Great for the Big East to have his legacy and talent, as part of the conference now. And he's going to have his hands full, of course, because the league is good and it's deep. But I know he's excited to be here, and he's going to build great things here at Marquette.
We saw Villanova at UCLA on Friday night. We saw Texas go out to Gonzaga on Saturday. Now you have these 8 matchups this week between the Big East and the Big Ten. Just how much does this mean for the game?
It's a great thing for college basketball. I mean, you start with the Champions Classic on opening night, and then you mentioned 2 incredibly high-level top 5 games this weekend, both played by 4 excellent teams at a high level. Now you've got these 8 games this week. It's what college basketball fans want, and it's really, I think, what players want too. I mean, players that come to programs like these, they want to play in high-level games. Of course, they're going to play some other games that will help prepare them for their conference season as well. But when you dream about being a college basketball player, you dream about playing high-level matchups like this.
It was really amazing, Dan, what was able to be pulled off last year in Indianapolis. There was a buzz during the NCAA tournament. It wasn't the same as having a building completely packed and having those different regionals and all that buzz leading up to crowning that national champion. As we see people coming into the building tonight, as we see a pep band here, one of many atmospheres across the country, what's your outlook on the season going forward this year?
Very optimistic. I think fortunately with the vaccine, we've come such a long way. A year ago, we hadn't even started the season yet. We had to delay it by 2 weeks, as you know. The hard year last year, but I'm glad we were able to play a college basketball season and the tournament. But we missed the fans, we missed the band, we missed the cheerleaders and the mascots, and the experience is not quite the same. So we're definitely going to plan the tournament and hold it in all 14 locations around the country, from Dayton in the first 4 all the way through New Orleans in the final 4. Excited about being here in Milwaukee for a first and second round, and it'll be great to have 100% fans back. We had some in Indianapolis last year, but it wasn't quite the same, and it'll be great for the players to have that kind of atmosphere to play in.
These sounds, this vibe, I'd like to think it's a piece of heaven. What do you think your dad's thinking upstairs right now?
Yeah, no question about it. He's sitting in front of the TV with friends, former coaches and players, and looking forward to a couple of great matchups tonight. Wisconsin's the place to be in college basketball tonight. 2 incredible matchups in this Big Ten. and Big East matchup.
Might be accompanied by Al McGuire watching tonight.
Yeah. You know, how about this? My dad played for Al McGuire. Al McGuire was the freshman basketball coach at Dartmouth College when my dad was an undergrad. So he played freshman basketball for Al McGuire, if you can believe it.
That is unbelievable.
Yeah.
And doesn't that show this world of college hoops?
It's a small world, man. Yeah, small world.
Dan, thanks for the time. Good luck with everything this year.
Thanks, John. It's great to be with you always.
Great seeing you. That is Dan Gavitt, the senior.